Number 6 says to classify 48 over 5. So we got to do 48 over 5. We got to divide that and see what we get. So 48 divided by 5. Hit Control Enter to see if I get any decimals or if it comes out evenly. I do get a decimal. All right. This equals to 9.6. Okay. So since it is a decimal, I had one like this yesterday. It can't be a whole number, or it can't be a natural number, can't be a whole number, can't be an integer, because none of those three have decimals. So the only thing it can be is a rational number. It does terminate, so it does stop. The decimal doesn't keep going. So that means it can't be a rational. So the only thing this could be is rational. And also a real number, because every number is a real number. So rational and real. It was easy. This is what we did like at the very beginning of the year. Okay, so number 7. What's the equation for the line graph below? Alright, so this was kind of like one of the ones we had earlier, where we need to find the slope, okay, from point to point. And then we need to find the y-intercept. Where is it going to cross? Okay, so my equation is y equals mx plus b. So first off, I need to find my slope. So let's go to my graph, make it bigger. Okay, I need to make my right triangle. So I'm going from this left point, right? Scanning it. I get to this point before I get to that one. So now I'm going up or down. Okay? So I'm going down, so that means my slope's going to be negative. So I'm going down from this point there, and then I'll go to the right there. So all we got to do is now just count the lines. So, like I said, my slope is going to be negative. So I know that because it's going down. So once I know that's going down automatically, I'm going to put negative here. That way I don't forget. Negative. Now I need to find out what my numerator is going to be, and then find out what my denominator is going to be. So let's go back to my graph. Now I just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once I have that, that's going to be my numerator. I'm going to write it right there. Now let's find out what my denominator is going to be. This is what I'm counting to the right. 1, 2, 3. So negative 6 over 3, we simplify that. We put that in our calculator. We find out that that's going to simplify down. And it simplifies down to negative 2. So there's my slope. Now I just need to find out my lowercase b or my y-intercept. So y-intercept. All I'm going to do is look at my graph, see where does this line cross my y-intercept, and it crosses right there. Okay, so this y-intercept is negative 1 because that's where it crosses. So b equals negative 1. Okay, once I have that, I can just write my equation. I just plug in my numbers for my variables. I leave the x though. So y equals negative 2x minus 1. You can put plus a negative 1, but you don't have to. You can just take out the plus and we'll make it a minus because it's a negative. Zoom out. There we go. Okay, number 8. Does the graph below represent a function? We had one like this earlier on homeworks, like I think last week. So does it represent a function? So remember, if it's a graph like this, I'm looking at this line right here. And there, the one that curves like this. So this line cannot touch one of these x values that's going down like this. Look, right there. There's 1, 2, 3. It can't touch this line in more than one place. It can only be one. So if I do my vertical line test, I'm going to make a red line. Make it kind of big or kind of thick. So I'm going to do right here on the 3. So right there. automatically I know that this is not a function because this line touches here and it also touches there. I'm going to do that in black. Touches here and touches there. So this is not a function because see, touches and touches. It touches in more than one spot. It can't do that. So this one's not a function. So if you put no or not a function, you're good. Okay. No, we're not a function. That was easy. Hopefully you remember that. Alright, number 9. Solve for x in the triangle below. Okay, so it's been a while since we've done the interior angles of a triangle. Okay, but you should know this. You should remember that all 3 angles inside here add up to 180 degrees. Okay, they add up to 180. So I know these two. I just need to find out that one. So if I know those 2 angles, I can add up the 23 and the 124. So add up 23 and 124. Okay, this is going to give me these 2 combined. So I'll get 147. So now I just got to find the difference between 147 and 180 degrees because that's going to give me what my last angle is. So 180 minus 147. You would get 33 degrees, or 33 is the answer. So that's what my x is. So x equals 33 degrees. Alright, there we go. Okay, last one, number 10. A pancake at IHOP has a diameter of 9.4 inches. What is the area of this pancake? So I'm looking for the area. Alright, so first things first, I need to know the formula for area. So if you don't know, look it up, right? Look it up on Google it. Formula, area of a circle. Okay, it'll tell you. We have our formula charts here in the classroom. You can use that also. So area for a circle, once you look it up and find out, area equals pi times the radius squared. Alright, so I need the radius. I'm not given the radius here, I'm given the diameter. So if you don't know, let's just draw a picture. Diameter is what goes all the way across. So my diameter is 9.4. So if I'm given all the way across, I only need half of it. So I have to divide this 9.4 divided by 2 to get the radius. Because that's what the radius is, just from here to there. This much. Not the whole thing, just this much. So 9.4 divided by 2, we'll put that in. .4 divided by 2. We get 4.7. So my radius is 4.7. So now I can plug in. So area equals pi 3.14 times 4.7 squared. So we'll just put that in our calculator and we'll get our answer. We're going to get area equals so 69 point, well, I just rounded it off, so 36 hundredths, and this is in inches. Since it's area, it's inches squared. Okay, so that's what we got for our homework. Okay, hopefully you're starting to need a little bit less and less help on these. If you still need help, then yeah, watch it or try to work it out. Then watch the video, see where you might have made a mistake, or if you got it right, then that's great. Okay.